to death. Oh Lord, I'm ready now.
I'm Beth Moncrief, and this is my story.
Time is running out, and I wanna make this count.
I was your normal teenage girl in high school. I loved my friends, I hated school, and I really wanted a boyfriend. So that time came in about 10th grade. Me and this guy started dating, and it was a situation where I was in church, but he wasn't, and I thought I could change him. And I thought I did for a while, but about a year into our relationship, he texted me one night and told me that he suffered with depression and he cut himself. Well, that was a huge blow to me, and not only that, but I couldn't tell anyone. So I went into this depression of my own of, asking God, why? I'm his girlfriend, why isn't he happy? Or why has this happened to me? I'm only 16 years old, I don't know how to deal with this. And so I was mad at God because I didn't understand why this was happening to me. And so I threw myself into trying to make him happy. Any way that I could, I tried to make him happy. And finally I just broke. I couldn't carry that on me, that pressure of, my boyfriend's depressed and I can't tell anyone, I can't get him any help. And so I couldn't watch him do it anymore, so I confided in some adults and I told them, and he got help from my pastors. But I was still angry at God because, I didn't understand why I had to go through this at this point in my life. And finally God just broke me, and he was like, why not you? Trust in me, be still, and know that I am God. And so then I finally understood, I'm going through this for a reason, and I just got over it, And so, but that wasn't where my problems stopped. I didn't just mess up by, blaming God and being mad at God. I did things that I shouldn't have, and I justified them because, well, at least I'm not doing something else, but that's not right. So I was ignoring God. And about 2 years we had been dating, and I thought we were getting really close to God, both of us in our relationship with God. I just thought we were really strong. Well, boom, another blow. I find out that he has gotten in trouble with the law, and he had been hanging out with people that I had no idea that he had been hanging out with, and that just completely broke me. I was so confused, and I've never cried so much in my life. I was broken, and I didn't understand what was going on in my life. And so, I didn't know what to do. And I was so confused, and I felt like I was alone. And I should have ran as far as I could, but I stayed. And I thought I could control it, and I thought, he was really changing, that this really affected his life, and that God was just moving in him. And then lies and more lies and more lies just build up, and you find out, and you're so broken, and everyone knows things and you don't, and you feel so alone, and you feel like every time you get up, you're just knocked right off of your feet. And how do you repair yourself? How do you get over that? And when he finally left, I felt like he took everything with him. Everything I had in me, I felt like he took with him. And again, I just went into this depression of not understanding and so confused, and I wanted things to work so badly, and I loved him, and he took everything, and I was broken, and I was mad with my friends because they knew what I was going through, and they wouldn't invite me places. They wouldn't take me to get my mind off things, and I was just angry with everyone because nobody understood, and nobody was there when I was crying myself to sleep. And so I just, I felt like my life had just shattered in front of me, and every time I tried to pick up the pieces, they were just cutting me open. And so I just threw myself on the altar, and I would pray, and I would cry, and I would just be broken before God and just ask him to just take this pain from me, Just take it from me, God. And so finally we went to teen camp. And I was excited, but I didn't really know what was going to happen. I just thought it would get my mind off of things and just let me have some fun with my friends, my youth group. And the first night I'm there, I'm already on the altar, already crying my eyes out and telling God that I'm through with the relationship, that I'm giving it to Him. The relationship I wanted so badly to work, I'm finally giving it up and saying, God, this is yours. I have nothing left, and this is yours. And I spoke in tongues there, and I cried more than I ever thought I would. I confessed things to my youth group that I never thought that had even bothered me anymore. And God just really moved, and He prophesied over my life and said that my spirit would touch the world because of what He had given me. And I felt so like overjoyed and just happy that God still had a plan for me, even though I messed up, even though, I screwed up a part of my life that didn't have to happen if I just listened to God. And so then, I just felt God telling me, you messed up. Yeah, you done things you shouldn't have. Yeah, you didn't listen to me and you were mad at me, but I'm still there. And so He's telling me that the things that happen to me, I can pull somebody through the darkness with those things because somebody else struggled with the same things that I did. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm coming to you to tell you, if you're as broken as I am, if you feel ashamed, if you feel unworthy of what God has put before you, that's not true, because the same things that happen to you is going to affect someone else, and you can pull them through the darkness. So, don't be ashamed of your battle scars. They're beautiful, because someday those same scars are going to match up with someone else. Yeah, they may still hurt. Yeah, they may still affect you, but God's going to make you stronger and show someone that He can move through lives and save them just by what you do. So don't ever think that those things that affected you in life are ugly or that God can't fix them, because they can, because He fixed mine.